Holy crap, everyone. There was so much information in this recent August livestream regarding nodes, naval, the updated massive world map of Vera, new node policies, and caravans. Today, I'm going to be going over the recent changes to the caravan system and some of my burning questions regarding that system. Let's get into it. So if you don't know about the basics of the caravan system, I would really recommend to check out my first video about the caravan system right here. Once you check that video out, come back to this one to understand the updates to the system and some of my questions that I have going forward with the new caravan update. So let's get into the new node building, the Caravansary. This will be a default node building in any tier 3 village stage or higher, and this building can be upgraded for additional caravan benefits. To create a caravan, you will need to be at a Caravansary building with the caravan components to construct it. If you are missing components to construct the caravan, a default version of the component with the lowest stats will be applied. You'll be doing all of this with the caravan UI system. You'll be able to see what kind of caravans you can create, which features, benefits, or buffs you can add to your caravan, and where you would like the caravan to spawn around the node ZOI. This was my biggest worry about the caravan system. How will the spawning of the caravan happen? If it was going to be robotic and launches the same way in every node, then it was going to be so easy just to gank them. This way, it provides a sneaky way about it and gives you a head start before others catch on that you're about to launch a caravan run. Now, once you have your caravan selected of all the components, pick the caravan location around the node ZOI. If you have any party members for your caravan run, once caravan construction is spawned, your party members and yourself will teleport to the caravan's location. Once the construction of your caravan is completed, you can start your trek to your desired destination. If all goes well and you see your desired node location you want to stop at, you will see a quote-unquote finish line of sorts, and once your caravan goes over that line, your caravan will automatically head to the node's Caravansary. In a nutshell, that's the new updated version of the caravan system. I do have some questions, however, so let's get into that. With any PvP happening as you're trekking to your next node location, if you reach a node area safely, can you repair your caravan if you have the right components/materials? Some may assume you can, but we don't have any official confirmation that you can repair your caravan upon launching from the original node area. Personally, I see it being both good and bad. Mostly a good thing though. The upside, of course, is that you'll be able to increase the HP of your caravan potentially and restore it back to full health with the right materials, of course. This would be another form of mats being used and more economy-driven sinks that professions can make very useful caravan items. The bad I see, if not properly tuned, is that attackers have a very specific window of opportunity to attack the caravan before it reaches a node location and just goes back to full health. I would really love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. Would you want the ability to restore your caravan's HP at the next node location with the proper materials? My next question is about different component loadouts for your caravan. When you make your caravan, you can add buffs and potentially special conditions to your caravan. You could potentially add more armor defenses if you have a lot of physical attacks on the caravan, and vice versa with magical defenses. My question is, could you change the type of components you have on your caravan at the next node location if desired? You may have thought that there would be a lot of magical casters, so you fortified in magic defense only then to have a bunch of melee physical attackers. Could you switch your setup after the fact of the original launch of the caravan? I really do hope this is the case as well, because it only provides new strategies to form or different techniques to attack from. I know there will be components to add additional HP, capacity of caravan storage, maneuverability, movement speed, turning radius, and turning speed. I also hope there will be special components to add a one-time ability like 300% movement speed for 5 seconds, or your caravan and your party are invisible for the next 10 seconds. Special conditions with special components for your caravan. Another question I have is that once you cross the quote-unquote finish line to the next node, is your caravan immune to damage at that point? I would think 100% that this is the case, but it never hurts to get official confirmation on that. Another question is, how far can party members be if they are in a party to start the caravan run? I would hope within the node ZOI. I highly doubt you could be nodes away or even areas away. So more than likely the node's main town the caravan run was initiated would be the best bet. Another major question I have is, should there be items that can only be held in a caravan's inventory instead of in the player's backpack? Asmongold recently watched Narc's latest video, and this was Asmon's question he posed about his worry about caravans.
Main worry that I have with caravans is that I think that there should be certain things like let me think of a scenario in which a caravan would make a lot of sense, okay? So we're gonna get, this is all theoretical, okay? Let's say you need to build a cannon, and you have to build a cannon for a siege. But in order to build a cannon, you need to have the lumber for the cannon to be mounted on, and you also need to have the steel that needs to be forged around to make the cannon, right? And the cannonball. Theoretically and logically, a person cannot just, cannonball, let me put this in my pocket, and I'll also put the cannon in my pocket as well, and I'll put everything else in my pocket, and then I'll be okay, right? And we'll just walk over there, and we'll take it and get it repaired, or get it fixed up with the wood and the wheels and everything. So, like, imagine you're making a cannon or a battering ram or something like that, and you have these, like, large raw metal pieces that need to be refined. So, like, again, like a cannon, a battering ram, arrows for, like, a ballista or something like that, a trebuchet, and moving that object, logically, you shouldn't be able to do that on an individual level. That should be something that has to be moved with a caravan. And I think that's what caravans should be used for. I don't think it's, like, super cool that you just have to use a caravan to move materials on a base level. I think that's boring, and it doesn't really matter. And I don't think people will opt to do that. If it's a big issue, they'll probably just have themselves and 3 or 4 other people help them carry materials across. Why would that happen? Why would that be the case? It's very simple. It's just that the odds are caravans will be easier targets than individual players, and there will be less risk of attacking them in terms of, like, your standing, etc. So I do think that it's important that you have caravans make sense, and you don't try to make caravans make sense. You think about a situation in real life, you know, think of the Middle Ages or something like that. How were cannons transported? How were massive siege engines transported? How was a tank transported in World War I? And just emulate that in the game. Don't try to force it on all kinds of material transfer.
Honestly, this is a great idea. Having caravans hold certain items that the players cannot hold in their inventory would make players use caravans way more often. Players shouldn't be able to carry 100 cannonballs in their backpack like some endless void of space. Your bag should be able to carry some finished crafted items like gear and weapons, but things like caravan components or naval ship components, once processed or even crafted, goes into a separate caravan inventory or just goes in your bank. You should be able to make a crate to put in the caravan using these finished or processed goods, and that is the only way you can travel with them. I'm sure once we get into the Alpha 2, things will be way more clear, and we can see what we like as far as players go. Do you like Asmon's idea about how caravans should be used? Let me know down in the comments. My final question is, should we incentivize players who start a caravan run and finish it to completion? I've heard people say in comment sections on Reddit and in the AOC Discord about why are the attackers the only one who can reap the rewards? There is more risk for the defenders than the attackers of a caravan run. Should we have bonuses for the person who made the caravan run? What kind of rewards would you want if you organized a caravan run? If there would be bonus rewards, I think they should be capped at 1 per week to not be abused by the players. Let me know down in the comments section, would you want extra rewards as a caravan leader in completing your caravan run successfully? I really want the caravan system to be a great success for Ashes of Creation. Once we get into the Alpha 2, I'll be doing another video, of course, deep diving into everything caravan related. Until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one.